Coming up on The Flush, we're going to Huron, South Dakota, where the pheasants fly, and if you're good enough, you can win a contest. I only had 4 shots all day. And later, we go to a place called Grand Lodge, where the lodge is grand, but so is the pheasant hunting. All that and more coming up on The Flush.
The Flush, presented by Federal Premium Ammunition and Pheasants Forever.
When it's autumn in South Dakota, here's a bus you don't want to miss. Bring Blaze Orange, a shotgun, and love a dog.
This is a very unusual school bus.
Lots of former students rode this bus. Yes, and today's school lesson will be taught by a famous and elusive farmland game bird, a South Dakota ringneck pheasant, with feathers of many colors, legs for running, wings for flushing, and more ways to escape than Houdini. A few steps into the food plot and birds were in the air. So too, the number 5 prairie storm. We just started this hunt and it's very windy, which is not a surprise on the South Dakota prairie, but a high wind makes it tougher because one, shooting's tougher, but you can't hear the birds go up. You can't hear your dogs. Just high wind is all in favor of the ringneck. Excuses, excuses. Daughter Simone is determined to beat the wind with her shooting eye, and she also intends to beat her dad. Hey, just having fun. Isn't that what South Dakota pheasant hunting is all about? Who better to answer than Ron Shetter?
You know, I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it is, of all the hunting that I've done, and I've done quite a lot, it's by far my favorite. I think it's the instant rush when that bird flushes and you hear that cackle and that flutter. It's a real thrill. Plus, they are wonderful eating animals. I really love eating pheasants.
And farm manager Danny Hofer has the same ringneck passion.
Oh boy, I don't know. It's just so much fun. And you know, it's a lot of fun to give somebody a little ribbon when they miss a bird, you know, and it's all about the camaraderie. That's the deal. Danny also has the camaraderie of a great hunting dog. It's time to meet Sophie. She hunts really close without extra effort. And she knows what the magic bus is all about. Enough talk, time to get back in the field. Time to resume pheasant fun. I'll say this, I may not be hitting them, but Raven still knows how to fetch them.
Good girl.
And when you add water, food, and nesting habitat in South Dakota, it turns into autumn wings. Good job, good job. Okay, it's time to confess. Daughter Simone was top gun today. She bagged the 3-bird limit.
13,
There's more.
14.
In fact, at day's end, we were one big, happy blaze orange family.
Got pretty color too, doesn't it? 33.
This is just a family operation, if you will. We do it for family and friends.
Oh, we missed it. That way, Drew. A little bit. There you go.
So we love having people sign the bus to remember when they've been here. And as you notice, we have lots of signatures on that bus.
So now there's one more signature on the bus. A happy one. Me, forever, riding shotgun. Coming up, nobody creates more pheasant fun than the folks around Huron, South Dakota. It's called the Ringneck Festival, and you're invited. That's next. You're watching The Flush.
The Flush, brought to you by Federal Premium Ammunition. Every shot counts. Polaris. YETI Coolers. And by Benelli.
Pheasant hunting is big in South Dakota, and so are the statues.
If you come to Huron, South Dakota looking for pheasants, well, you've come to the right place. The world's largest is right here.
And if you're looking for a little pheasant fun, Huron may throw the world's largest pheasant party, too. It's called the Ringneck Festival, to celebrate Huron and its bird hunting. And festive it is.
Representing Alabama, Minnesota, Michigan, Missouri, Iowa, and South Dakota. Where are we at?
What's the fun all about? It's a bird hunting contest. The hall is full of hunting teams, 6 hunters each, and the rules are pretty simple. Festival Chairman Kent Shelton explains.
You have a 6-man team, 2 dogs on the ground at the same time, 4 shells per man. The team that comes in with the most birds, least amount of shells used wins.
And yes, I'm on a team with a strange name, Stark Naked Salamanders. Naked what? My daughter Simone is on a different team called the RLB Rooster Raiders. Come tomorrow, each team will head out hunting for a perfect score. 18 birds with 18 shots. With a 10 a.m. starting time, my team, the Naked Salamanders, gathered to meet our landowner host, Neil Hegg.
Enjoyed doing it. I have 2 kids, twins are 14 that like hunting, so I made a decision to donate my land this year so they could experience it with me.
You did? I should give it to somebody else then.
Neil's farm looked like Ringneck heaven.
You ready, girl? Huh? Time to go hunting. Okay, babe. Atta girl.
You know, lots of pressure. 4 shots each. That's it. And 2 referees tagged along to make sure no cheating.
Not nervous. You know, you try to hold up your end of the bargain on the team here. So there is some pressure. I got 4 lousy shells. I have to choose my shots carefully, which is something very few of us are used to doing.
The pressure was mounting. Do not, I repeat, do not take a risky shot or shoot a hen.
Hen? Is it a rooster?
Hen.
Hen.
Then finally, time to pull the trigger.
Drop the leg. You're gonna die. Told you, so watch her.
Meanwhile, elsewhere, my daughter and her team were getting serious.
Here's 4. 3 is all I need.
They had a hunting plan.
The walkers are going to spread out along this pasture out here. Real short grass. These two guys here on this side got to go a little faster.
Would the plan work? Lots of hens, then watch out.
Rooster! Rooster!
Uh-oh, bad start. Until daughter Simone smoked a bird for the team.
Good bird! That's a good boy! What we're looking for?
Yes, but the team score at the end wasn't going to be a winner.
Well, it was a successful day. We got 11 birds. We're not probably in the running, but that's all right. This is what we came for, and we still had a blast.
Thank you. That's great.
Meanwhile, my team, the Naked Somethings, had a little more action. Oh, that was a gimme. Okay, I'm 2 for 4 and done.
These are hard-earned pheasants. Wild and wilder. He's dark. And he's not going to win any long-tail contest, but he is a rooster, and that's what counts.
A short while later, our 18 shells fired and gone, we had 13 birds, 5 short of a perfect score.
2.73.
Pretty birds.
2.56.
At the awards ceremony, my team, the Naked Salamanders, would not be going on stage with the winners.
First place. Cock dice. Bill delay. 18 birds. No shells left. 2.78 average weight on the birds at 50.21 pounds. Come on up, Cock.
Oh yeah, congrats, winning team, the Cock Dice.
Your 2015 Huron Ringneck Festival winner.
You're lucky. I'm a Naked Salamander and you're not. Coming up, we're going pheasant hunting in a grand way, grand in every way. You're watching The Flush.
The Flush is brought to you by Nordic Components, Carlson's Choke Tubes, North Dakota, Legendary, and by Purina Pro Plan.
Putting a new choke in, it says never miss on the side. That's the perfect choke. Never miss.
Hang on, we're going on a South Dakota pheasant adventure that's going to be just grand. Meet Steve Carney, a grand shot on clay birds. And this is Eric Olson, a grand fisherman, grand trap thrower.
Big or small, hit them all. Ready?
Good shot.
Yeah, baby! I think you boys is ready.
Yes, ready for a grand bird hunt that begins in a grand way. Where? In the small South Dakota town of Highmore, a wide spot on Highway 14 east of the Missouri River. And here it is. Grand Lodge. By night or by day, Grand Lodge is everything grand. And in the great room, no different. Grand fireplace, grand mounts, and grand hosts. Michael Solberg is a South Dakota farmer who loves the land, cropland, and pheasant land.
We started out having groups of hunters just on the farm, you know. It was so easy that there were so many birds. We thought, why not do it all the time, because there's enough birds to do a lodge deal and not have to worry about it. It's fun meeting new people, and you create friends out of the deal. You know, some of these guys have been here they were here for 2 years before we opened the lodge, and they're all friends now.
I will never forget the day we were driving around with a couple of our friends, and we pulled over to this gas station across the street, and my husband said, "I just bought that land right across the street." And I said, "Well, yeah, I knew you were going to do that." And he goes, "Well, we're going to build a lodge there." That was the one good thing when he said he was going to build this lodge. I thought, oh, I don't have to have all these mounts in my house.
The idea of Grand Lodge is grand everything, including grand fields of ringneck dreams.
Oh, God, yeah. Way down there.
While Mike was combining corn and pushing birds up, Steve, Eric, and myself hunted the edge. The strategy worked.
I think I got that one.
I think you got it.
Fact is, the combine was stirring things up in a grand way. And then, lo and behold, the combine found one of our dead pheasants that even the dogs had missed. Or should I say, the combine driver found it.
Yep, that was the one. Cool, thanks. That's the one. Well, when you need to find a bird, just bring the case along and have it dig it up for you.
Well, that's one way to get a pheasant, Eric. Yeah, combine retrieve.
And it was time for Mike to join us with his army of labs.
Upland habitat continues to disappear at an alarming rate. Join Pheasants Forever today to help them fight for healthy habitat, clean water, and abundant wildlife. When you do, you'll receive this Pheasants Forever game shears and field knife set. Follow this link to sign up, because your opening day starts with the action you take today.
Polaris limo for pheasant hunters, what we got here.
We were ready for a grand assault on pheasant land.
Not too far away. Nice shot, Eric.
Yeah!
It wasn't long, Michael's hunting vest was full of ringnecks in a grand way, and they kept flying. And the dog team hunted in unison.
He's the dog whisperer. Look at that. What a hunting crew you got.
Today's Purina Power Cart cannot be just one dog. Michael Solberg has a team of Labrador Retrievers that hunt like clockwork. Hunting with 3 to 6 labs at a time isn't easy, but it can be done.
Good shot.
Yeah, on the third shot.
Steve and I are impressed, but Michael simply understands. His pheasant plan is working.
It all works together, you know, the farming and the cattle and the hunting, everything feeds off the other one, you know.
I've been hunting pheasants for 40 years the hard way, the Minnesota way, carrying around the same box of shells for 3 years, you know, that type of thing. And then when you come out to an area like this, it's mind-boggling to see the pheasant numbers.
It is probably the most incredible experience pheasant hunting you'll ever have. Be prepared to be in awe of the number of birds, number one. Number two, you don't have to shoot every bird that gets up.
Rooster, rooster! Rooster!
Yeah, I should have had 2 of them there.
It looked good though.
Many more ringnecks were still flying or just hanging out. So yes, we left lots of birds behind us. More birds for the next hunters. More birds for seed for next year. And that's just grand.